rumors spreading round.
In that Texas. Joe Palo, hey, welcome to SportsVision. Joe Palo, Mike Cragen, Bear Cragen, and we're ZZ topping it out. You know what I'm saying? I'm just looking for a little tush, if you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's right. Lots of stuff to show. We got to get at it quickly.
Yeah, I've got the first thing.
We've got a whole bunch of stuff. We got Polk County and Bradley playing baseball. We're going to show you a little bit of the Relay for Life. We're going to show you a dedication to a very special brand new baseball complex. And also there was some prom this weekend, so we're going to show off a few kids. And we also have the middle school game between Ocoee and Lake Forest student body. And we got the Walker Valley Bradley, another rivalry. The girls played softball.
As usual.
Joe's going to give you that. But first,
let's go.
Bradley.
Polk County.
Here we go. Baseball.
Wildcats and the Bars. This was last Thursday, and you will see we pick it up right here. That's Robbie McIntyre on the mound. He will strike out the batter in the first, and he wind up going the distance in this ball game. Now, we're going to move on right here.
Player.
He is a good player and a good dad. Not him. He's not a good dad. He's got a good dad. Bottom of the first. Bob wouldn't like that about Robbie. McIntyre up, slaps a ground ball to the left side. He's able to lay it out, wind up on first. Brett Winendo right there. We would move on. Bottom of the third, you see there, Jonathan Cope would walk. Michael Knight up at the plate, beats out a bunt, perfectly placed. First and second out. Bars, look at that slide. What was that slide for? All right, and they're watching us in Polk County. I'm sorry about that. All right, here we go. We move on. McIntyre now comes through with an RBI, single to left field. Cope would score, as you'll see right there. And the Bears are up 1-0 after 3.
The Bears, I don't care if I don't want Polk County.
Yeah, I know, but you're still kids that we know and like. And yeah. We move to the bottom of the fourth, I should say, down 2-1. Tyler Guerin drops a single into left field, and Guerin legs it out. Good wheels on that kid. Chad Slifko follows with a bunt single off the pitcher's glove. He's safe at first, and also
Coach Will Phillips, the third baseman from Polk County.
Did you see? So they don't talk bad about it.
I'm not. I like
Bears pull off a double steal. Guerin slides into third base, as you can see right there.
Hits Will Phillips in the knee.
Looking good. Brandon Elrod would walk. And we won't say proudly because we don't know if he was proud to walk. He probably wanted to hit the ball.
Exactly. You said proudly.
I know last time. Bases are full now, full of bars. All right, Shane Ware. Ware would walk, and Guerin.
Where would he go?
He'd go to first. You know what that means?
Why?
Guerin comes home for second base. Mike McDowell hits a single to left field, scoring Slifko and Elrod 3, count them, to nothing, to Bauer over the Wildcats at this particular point. All right.
Junction.
All right. Petticoat Junction. A bunt by Cope for a single. Legs it out, and you keep butting over to the left side there. You're getting on, it looks like. Michael Knight would follow with a single right up the middle. He would score. Shane Ware. Ware comes across the plate. Cope is caught in a rundown. However,
look how slick he is.
He's gonna survive this. Look at that. Because the ball is dry.
Allen taught him his base run.
Yeah. McIntyre would continue the parade with a single to center field. McDowell and Cope would come home. They're on their way home. Oh boy. It looks like he's getting out of hand in a hurry. After an out, Guerin, as in Tyler, would nearly decapitate the pitcher. That means knock his head off, as they say. But Knight scores. Guerin safe at first. Slifko plunked in the glute.
He should have tried to avoid
a free pass. Yeah. Elrod would stroke a single to right field. McIntyre and Guerin would score. And it's just like scoring, one run after another for the Bears. Pinch runner, Corey Lovelace, out attempting to make third.
Will Phillips got it.
Yeah.
From Polk County.
Shane Ware would loop a single to left field to continue the onslaught. And of course, Lovelace running right there. If he ran a little faster than Wally, maybe he would have got in there. It's all right, though. And I'm talking about his granddad. Bears in the ninth, 10-2. Bottom of the sixth, should say, up 9. 10-2 in the fourth. Bottom of the fifth, or sixth, I should say. Corey Lovelace, I'm confused, would beat out a single. And then we got Chase Carroll with a walk. Elrod hits a double to right field. Lovelace would score on this right here. The Bears would be up 11-2 after 6, as you're going to see by the scoreboard. And, of course, they would go on to a big victory. McIntyre would complete the game on the mound. Bears win big.
McIntyre completing the game
County,
as he pitched
the Wildcats, that you're making fun of.
I'm not making fun of him. I like Will Phillips.
Oh, you like Will Phillips, but what about the whole
I
team?
like them all. He's just the only one I know.
Right. Well, there may be more in there that you don't know is on the team.
While we give Mark time to cue this next piece up, we have to talk about the Relay for Life.
Yes.
Because that's a very
Good
good cause, as you know. And in Cleveland, they have a big ceremony on Friday night. And then they get out and they walk the track at Cleveland on Saturday and Walker Valley on Saturday. And they go through a lot of fundraising. And we're going to show several of the groups, many church groups involved, many businesses involved. We're going to show our competitor because we don't have that kind of pride. We can handle that. Amy Beard's going to be out there talking. I think she's got a new last name now, doesn't she?
Markham.
Yeah, Amy Markham. So we're going to show a little bit of Relay for Life, what happened this weekend. There's a little pieces with music, but we're going to basically show you all the people involved. I was doing my air guitar. Don't you have one?
Yeah, but not like that.
You don't even know how to play the air guitar.
Not like that. Mine's down here like this.
All right. You're under the table.
Like this. They're going to got a mandolin.
Here we go. Let's listen to this group, whoever they are here. They sound good. American Cancer Society. They Relay for Life. Kind of like a barbershop quartet a little bit.
That's not the American Cancer Society right there singing.
No.
That's what this is for, but these guys are just singing.
And they put on a show, and we're going to show you some of the people involved and all the activities. They had booths and tents and food.
Oh, yeah.
Games, and you'll see kids walking around, and all kinds of the local celebrities, like Mayor Rowland. There's Amy.
There's Amy Markham.
Good job.
And I know our friend Zandra Whaley was out there.
Oh, she organizes all that stuff.
Yeah, buddy.
And there's lots of our friends too. Matt Colbert's mom, Mary, was there. She's a cancer survivor. And, of course, our good friend lives next door, Wanda Larry Everhart, their grandson, Pokey's son, is a cancer survivor. Here's some of the kids that were there. I showed that guy Bradley wrestling. Look at this little guy. I don't know if he's a survivor or not. I think he was just there with his mom. But what a cute one. Right?
Look at this. But I tell you what.
And we got another group. A little more music. This is a little more.
He's playing the guitar like you just did.
It's a little more my style.
Real high up in the air like that.
Elvis played his up there.
Yeah.
And he was the coolest of all.
Well, that's debatable.
And they had the color guard right there, of course, right before they do the march, and they did sing the anthem. We're going to show the color guard. We're not going to talk through the anthem. We won't show that. But then here they are ready to take off down the road. And let's take a look at some of these sponsors. And, not just the church groups and civic groups, the business like First Tennessee and all these people there putting in one of our better sponsors, First Tennessee, of course. Relay for Life. Well, we're going to show some of the people involved because a lot of work went into this. A lot of people spent a lot of time and effort to end up. And everybody's wearing colored T-shirts. It kind of reminds me of the Stewart. They used to have their track and field day.
Right.
They always said Mrs. So-and-so's class would have red T-shirts.
Right.
I know it's not track and field day, but it's kind of getting out.
Well, those folks are a little too big though to be in elementary school if you think about it seriously.
That's well.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are just a little bit big. I haven't seen any elementary schools. They're also
last kid I know that was in elementary school that was that big was me.
Well, that's true.
I always had to have the bigger desk and the whole deal. Looked like a teacher in first grade.
There we go. Look at that. That is, they have various kinds of cancer, a breast cancer group. They have a colon cancer group, all that. There's First Baptist Church getting into it there. And just showing some of the people, just the activities walking around because it's such a great cause. We're trying to get as many of these people on TV as we can to show up and support such a cause like this. There's our buddies, First Tennessee. Ironically, we have the Hardee's logo up right there, but hey, they both
people at First Tennessee eat Hardee's burgers.
That's right, and I'm telling you, the Hardee's people are also big parts of this community. Do a lot for this community. That lady give us a little wave right there. There we go with some more.
Powder blue shirts there.
Weyerhaeuser.
And this event
There's this part right here now. I couldn't really quite understand.
Well, I think it was good that they went to the Justice Center and got some folks out.
They took some people out and said, hey, if you donate, we'll get you out of jail.
Speaking of that, hear about the lady that has the choice either to go to jail for 3 months or give up her Packers
I'm
season
in jail,
tickets?
man. I ain't giving up my Packers tickets.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, come on. Well, if I had Packers tickets, maybe I'd give them up. But if they were season tickets to the Dolphins, I'd spend a year in jail.
Those are like gold. Commercial break.
In fact, I think I did spend a year in jail. Had nothing to do with the tickets.
Well, I would have. I would have spent a year in jail, but I was sick that year. So
yeah.
Next commercial.
Yeah, that's true.
Baby, I'm so bored. You almost done?
why doesn't Hardee's give away toys with their burgers? Because a blown 65 El Camino doesn't fit in a paper bag. Hardee's Angus Beef Thick Burgers. Too thick for little boys, so they don't come with little toys.
Okay, so I would like to spend time in jail with the blonde.
I knew you would. Well,
Would you not?
No.
Instead of Bubba, wouldn't you rather be with the blonde?
I
in
know
the jail
no Bubba.
cell.
I know no Bubba. It's funny that you know Bubba and I don't.
Come on,
We're not
you know
talking Bubba
Bubba.
Bacon here.
Bubba told me about you.
We're not talking Bubba Bacon.
I'm talking big Bubba.
Actually, I instead of 51, I'd be 52, but that year, I was 6, so I'm just still 51.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
We're going to show you some great stuff. Hey, talk about some civic patrons and some people that really do a good job. You can't forget about Toby McKenzie. The guy has done all kinds of stuff. We talk about these civic leaders now and then because they deserve the attention. And he was honored Tuesday morning in a small dedication where they were going to dedicate the field, and the newspaper was there. Some of the other news coverage was there. But they're having a special thing going on tonight. So all of you are watching at 6 o'clock, go see this. But we'll get to that later. But as you know, last year he gave $500,000. I said $500,000. You heard me right, to build a new baseball complex at Bradley. We're going to show you right now what that looks like. Let's take a look at this as we roll the tape here. And right there are the dignitaries showing up. Of course, Mr. Losh on your left. That's Greg Guerin. That's Tobin and his wife there in the middle. And, of course, Bob Taylor and the construction company representative right there that put this thing together.
Home of the bars. There's Richard.
And right there's Richard. I thought, hey, Richard in the background. See, he's there taking a picture. But this was Tuesday morning.
Richard's a rocker from way back.
That's right. It was a little bit rainy, and we're going to take you through the complex as Tobe shows his old form back in the day. And from what I hear, he could play just about any sport. He was a good football player, baseball player, and obviously a good person to have in a community such as ours. And, of course, Bob Taylor then taking the bat and showing his form. I don't know. Who would you bet? It sounded like you and me, the home run derby.
So if
you're
we
Taylor
pick
and I'm Toby.
If we pick teams, all right, I get first pick. I'm picking Toby.
I'm picking Toby.
No, you have to have Taylor.
But take a look at this. This is the screen right there where they have the inside. This is the nice, huge indoor metal building where they have weights.
Nice?
They have the pitching machine. They have the nets. They have several hitting stations where 7, 8 hitters can work out at once. They have a mound. They have the plate, if you watch as we go around here. And we're going to come back around to the group again as Denise was there early. And the new bleachers here. So you can see the building they came out of there in the background. So they've got a lot more seating. Bradley has switched sides, and that's the Bradley home side. This is the front here, and as you can see, Toby McKenzie Baseball Complex is the name of it. And there they are again, posing for the press. Of course, Coach Guerin right there and Mr. Losh are all excited about what this has done for Bradley. Mm-hmm. And there's Coach Guerin walking back to his office. See him there?
Yep.
And we're going to follow him.
And
here.
the gates, those are nice.
Nice iron gates. And we're going to give you just a quick view of the other areas that you haven't been able to see yet here. But this is as you come in. And you can see the dugouts are brand new.
And folks, if you remember what this bare field used to look like prior to this, you can really appreciate the look of this now.
That's exactly right. You need to look at this thing. But there's a couple of sponsors, of course. Bears win it in 1994, so they still got that proudly displayed. Look at this field. I mean, this is awesome. And the fence is new in the background. It's really hard to jack one out. Now, let me tell you, I think it's only been 2 this year. But we're going to walk down the sidelines there, down third base line to the visitor side right here. But
all right, fair to say that Mr. Taylor couldn't jack one out of there?
Fair to say. You know what he said? He made the comment. I don't know if you can hear him on tape, but made the comment that he could hit it 4 times and he might get it over. You know, but he was adding them together, and he was honest enough to say so.
There you go.
So, he's not maybe the best home run hitter, but at least he's truthful about it.
Hey, but well, I tell you what, I bet he can get on base. Bet he's a lot faster than
You're exactly right. And tonight they are having Tobe throw out the first pitch. The Bear Classic starts. Of course, Cleveland's involved, Bradley's involved. They play games at both places. So check Richard's sports page and take a look at the times, because I think tonight Cleveland plays at 4 at Cleveland and Bradley plays at 7:30 at Bradley. And before the game, guess who throws out the first ball? And does he not deserve it? $500,000 complex there, and it is awesome. Yeah. And they're going to honor Tobe. And if you want to go see some good baseball, Cleveland at 4 o'clock at Cleveland. Bradley.
Beautiful field.
Beautiful field.
Bradley.
Bradley at 7:30 tonight. So get there and support the Bears and the Raiders in this classic. And all this money, of course, helps Bradley make some money for their baseball program. So we would be glad to have you be there. There's Mark coming back to us. But again, we're fortunate. You know, Alan Jones, Tobe McKenzie, Forrest Preston, a lot of great people in this town that have done well and share with the community. And it's nice to be able to show when they
Community benefits from their
community benefits
success.
from those people. They do a lot of stuff for us, and we want to thank Tobe very much. And, you know, it's graduation time. It's getting close to, they're having the prom. They're doing this, that. They're giving out the academic stuff now. And, of course, that's just part of growing up as a kid, and that's what this show tries to concentrate on now and then. And because we have, you do too, our families both have students at Bradley. A lot of times we get some of the Bradley stuff more so than the rest. Give us a tape. We'll give you what goes on at Walker Valley, Cleveland, if you're a parent and you pick some of the stuff up. But you're going to see a few kids here getting ready to go to the prom.
Your kids?
What a day, yeah. Well, there's some other ones involved, though.
Oh. Where's my kid?
Well, you forgot the tape. Remember, you have the tape.
I know, but so what excuse
show
is
some
that?
academic stuff. So they're going to bring our mics down here right to begin
I'm going to go to
with.
everybody's house and show them.
And then when we get the academic stuff, we're going to kind of talk about a few of the kids that got some academic awards.
Does it match the
Okay, Lindsay, now if you're going to get your picture, you got to look this way. You guys are just too daggone lucky. 'Cause I don't know how they said yes. All right, how about that? That was Cody Disney and my daughter Brittany, and then Adam Stroud and Amber Fetzer in the car, and then Travis Craig and Lindsey Jackson and Laura Beth Bynum and Andy Morris. And here, now they had an academic banquet where they honored several kids, so we went there and taped, obviously, our own son doing it, but I thought I'd show some of the support from the mothers and some of the kids. You saw Cope and Crabtree.
Yes.
You know, those two guys, you helped coach.
Well, and then you see their mothers there, too.
And here's some of the girls. They did this in 2 days. This was seniors and juniors, and then they did the freshmen and sophomores. There's Mrs.
There's right, Tina Randolph.
And just show you the parents. This is the sophomore day. You saw that first group was the seniors, and Mr. Lott's going to tell us about it.
Of great achievement at Bradley Central High School. This letter's engraved for this particular ceremony with the lamp of knowledge. And what this means is that we wanted to reward students who do an outstanding job day in and day out at Bradley Central High School. These folks represent our students that have a cumulative grade point average of 3.0 or above. In other words, they maintain a B average for their entire time at Bradley Central High School. We think that's a significant accomplishment, and we wanted to make sure that these folks were recognized.
And the students are giving the parents a hand for showing up and being part of the reason that they're doing so well. And then we got some more pictures. Take a look at this mugshot coming up here. What a crew that is. Got Spain, Craig, and Herod, Elrod, and Watson. And I'm not so sure now about that pretty girl. That's Laura Beth Bynum again, the one that was with Andy Morris in the prom. Sweetheart. I asked her her address. She wouldn't give it to me. Smart girl.
Yeah, she is smart.
And Mr. Lost.
Well, she can't be too smart. She was with Andy at the prom.
Yeah, well, there you go. So, anyway, we're going to have to take a commercial break because we're really short on time. But I want to show that part of growing up. I miss it. I wish I was back there again.
We can be. Let's do it again.
Let's just go. Let's go.
Let's
Walker
go
Valley
next
hadn't
year.
had theirs. Let's go.
Let's do it.
What do you do when your cash is low and you need groceries?
You got a cash emergency, you got a money mayday.
Check into cash.
What's check into cash?
It's a remarkable place to get instant emergency cash for a flat fee.
We cash your personal check and then we hold it till your payday.
Anytime you have an unexpected expense and need a payday advance, check into cash can make it happen.
Check into cash.
The next time you need quick cash for whatever reason, go to check into cash.
You got a money mayday.
Cash.
She's the one
Welcome
I
back.
like.
Huh?
She's the one I like.
No, the blonde at Hardee's. Come on.
Hey, we got to roll
Come
quickly
on.
to get everything
Don't get
in.
me started.
Student body game. Yesterday this was yesterday. My trouble seems so far away. Look at this, Kevin Alonis. We're looking at the bottom of the first. We're looking at Lake Forest. We're looking at Kevin Alonis safe on an air.
All
He
Alonis.
would steal second and third, and then the grounder by Cabrera would be an out, but it would be a run as Alonis would score 1-0 Lake Forest. Top two, Corey Brackett gets a base on balls for Ocoee. But a nice throw here by the catcher. Cuts him down in the inning right there. And then we move on, bottom two, Bradley Cobalt. And then we got Matt Cooper. Shoot, I'm catching up here. I got to catch up here.
Hurry.
Corey Brackett with the base on balls. But here we go. Look at this. He's
This is
gunned
it.
down right there. It is. He is
All
gunned down. Bottom of the second, Bradley Cobalt. Base on balls. Now we got Matt Cooper. He's going to move the runner right here with the bunt. There it is. Nice job. And squeeze attempt's going to fail, though. Check this out. And Cobalt is going to get caught now. They're going to go for the squeeze, and Ocoee's on top of it. So they're going to get him caught, and he is going to be out before they can get any more runs right here. He's trying his best, though. Took him 4 or 5 tries. The Cobalt, that kid's going to wrestle too for Bradley. He's going to be a tough one right there. Top of the third, Ocoee's Mason Crisp. You called him Mason Jar during football, remember?
Huh?
Yep, I call him Perry. There it is. Safe on an air. He's there. No, most kids won't know who Perry Mason is, but you know. Nice sack butt, Jared Koenig. Right there. It is good. Jared Koenig, both the runner are safe. Both the runner and the batter are safe. Second and third now, Jared Johnson. Grounds to the right side, scoring crisp. Johnson's out, but they get a run. 1 out later, Jake Smiley. This guy plays some good football, too. We've called his games many times in the
We know his mama.
in the Santec Super Bowl.
Teacher.
Shot to left field, goes all the way to the fence. He'll end up with a double and an RBI as you see Smiley finish up there on second base, no problem. Corey Stuman's going to follow with a single. There's Stuman, and we hear about him in football, if you remember the name.
These kids are getting so big.
I mean, he brings another run home. Smiley scores 3-1 Ocoee after 1.5, so the visiting team's up. Bottom third, Ethan Lynn. Another good little wrestler right there. I'm telling you, they're coming. After an out. Here we go. This is Lonis. He's going to be safe on an air. First and third, but the threat would end right there. Move to the bottom of the inning. Matt Cooper with a base on balls. He's going to steal second base right here, and he'll wind up on third. Because why? The throw will not be handled out there. Oop, bounces over the head. He'll go to third base. His mom's trying to call him right now, getting him home.
Right, hurry up, she's saying.
Top of the fifth, though, we go to now Ocoee's Koenig is going to single to left field, but that would end that threat, but we had to show the guy getting his hit because, come on, he still got up there, did a good job, got him a hit. Move to bottom of the 5. This is Brandon Fisher. He'll single to left field right there. So he is on. 0-0 Lonis again. He's all over the place, safe on an air. It's first and third for the Lake Forest Bruins. And this man had a big hit earlier coming up. Cabrera is going to rip a shot to left field, plating 2 runs. Check this out. Cabrera, boom, there's your double. Into left. 2 will come home for the Lake Forest Bruins. And then Cooper is going to hit to the pitcher. Not handled. Let's get Cooper up. First and third, but the threat would end there. There they go, first and third. Threat ends right there. On to the top of the 7th. That's 33 crisp to left field. He'll hit it with one down, and Koenig will follow with a shot right there. It's first and third for Ocoee, and it goes all the way out into right field. They got 2 men on now, and here is Henderson. He's going to follow with a single. It will score a run. Ocoee will now lead by a run after this one comes across the plate. And Smiley, Big Jake Smiley coming up here. Well, there's the run right there. Let's get Smiley up there. Number 2. Boy, does he hit another. That's the second one. Crushes one over the left fielder's head. That's the second one he's hit out to the fence today. Another run's going to score as Smiley powers one into left. Ocoee up 2. Stuman's going to single. And a third run will score for Ocoee. There's Stuman. And he's going to knock in another one. So Ocoee's up 3. So it looks like it's all over, right? Right? It's over. Wrong. Blow water breath. Wrong.
The fat lady not singing.
No, left field, Fisher right there. He's going to start out in the 7th. Fisher's going to get a base on ball. Excuse me. Then Lonis is going to get infield hits. All right, Cabrera is going to get a base on balls to load him up as Lake Forest mounting a rally down 3. Cooper is going to follow. The left-handed batter's going to drill. Oh, he's not a left-handed batter. Yeah, we got to walk first. There we go. There's Cabrera.
Now the left-handed
Now we got
batter.
Cooper. Now we go. Cooper is going to drill a shot up. Second baseman is going to score a run. And runner is going to go there. Forced out at second, but still going to run. 2-run game now. Base on ball to Coball. Little man, a little wrestler, a little grappler. I like him. He's on first. Base on balls now to Chase Austin. And it's going to make it a 1-run game because that's the same thing as an RBI because somebody's going to cross the plate right here. And now look at this. This is Trevor Wolf right here. Now you're going to miss this actually what happens right here, but he's going to actually win the game. Trust me. And they did win on that hit.
Here we go. It's 3, third inning, 4-0. This is Bradley Girls, Walker Valley Girls, as you can see right there. Home run, top of the 4th. Alverson,
man,
5-0 for Walker Valley with a big crushing home run. We move on here. Massengill.
Got to get congratulated.
Massengill though would drill. Well, I'm just trying to get all this in because we're running out of time. We've got Massengill right now. Would drill a shot off the third baseman's glove after we get everybody in from the home run. All right, here, watch this. Off the third baseman's glove, right there. Oh my goodness. We move on there now. Ashley Bryson would single.
There it is.
Through the middle to make it runners on first and second. The threat would end, though, 5-0. Walker Valley would be in the lead. Bottom of the 4th inning, Kanisa Webb singles for Bradley Central. The Barrettes right there. And then Hannah Suits would single. Runners now at first and second for the Barrettes. All right, we move on here. Amber Baker walks, loading up the bases, but
the threat
would. And right there.
Check this out.
Top of the 5th, Bain hammers. Second home run for the for Walker Valley, I should say. Walker Valley up 6-0. Walker Valley 6-0 after 4.5. As you'll see, we're almost out of time. We're going to get as much as we can on, but we'll let her come in and get her home run in. Walker Valley.
Home runs.
Yeah, can you believe this?
How about that? They're going to go on to win 6-4.
They're going to go on to win 6-4. Walker Valley Lady Mustangs over the Barrettes.
Fall short, though. Great game. We're going to go out on this. You can still watch what's going on right here, but Walker Valley would end up winning this game.
Big game for Walker Valley, big rivalry. Good job.
6-4.
Hey, we're going to see you guys next week. Have yourself a good week.
Yeah, see you next week. What are we going to show? Matt.
We're going to have Matt Prom.
Bye-bye.
See ya.